This isn't a man-hating video. As we all know, there are plenty, just as many narcissistic, toxic females as there are males, lest we forget. But this is a feminine empowerment video. I just want to ask my ladies out there, do you know how powerful you are? If the answer's no, then I'm going to tell you. If the answer's yes, rock on. So, women are so powerful and so divine. We've been suppressed since the beginning of time. Look up Lilith. She is badass. And she wants to work with a lot of women at the moment to empower, to show you that we don't have to be under anyone's control. We don't have to do what any man, anyone, woman, man, anyone, we don't have to do what they tell us to. We don't have to people please. We don't have to be frightened of what we might say. And if there are people who are trapped in abusive relationships and they cannot escape, I'll put in the comments below where you can get help. Always reach out to friends and family to try and get out of these situations. There are charities that I pray to God will help you. If you stay in these toxic relationships, whether it is physical abuse, mental abuse, I've been with several mental abusers. Some physical, but you know. Then they knock you down, they make you lose your self-worth, lose yourself, everything. They make you lose yourself. They make you feel like crap on their shoe. And you just, well, yeah, I know what it's like. You get ill. It makes you ill. The stress, the anxiety, the panic, the not knowing what's coming next, the trying to please them, the trying to do everything for them, to make them love you, to make them, no. This all needs to stop. We need to learn to love ourselves first and respect ourselves so deeply that we will never let anyone try and tell us what to do ever again. When you can escape these situations and you start healing and you start doing shadow work and understanding why you draw in these kinds of people, once you understand that, you can then make changes. Your brain starts understanding the cycles. It's cycles. Until you break that cycle, if you're always feeling like you're unworthy, or the way that they've made you feel like crap, you will keep attracting those kinds of people, because that is what you're putting out to the universe that you are accepting in. It's not what you want, but it's what you're accepting, because in your mind, your subconscious, that is what you're programmed for safety to want, need. Even though you can think, I don't want to be in a relationship like this, subconsciously That is not what's been put out. And until you deal with that shadow aspect, it will keep repeating. So I just want to say that there is a way out. There is a way to change your life. There's a way to break free from those chains, because I've done it. I've done it. I'm at the point now where I will not settle for anything less than I deserve. And I know, I've done the shadow work, I know I deserve the best. You deserve the best. You do. And women are so powerful, and that's why they've always kept us down, because they're scared of our power. We create life from our, I just saw 555 change, yes. We create life from our womb space. Have you seen that video? I've seen a video where it shows what happens when the sperm goes to the egg. There is a flash of light. It's beautiful. And then we create that life. We nurture it. We create it. Our bodies house it. It's incredible. We create life. We can create anything that we want in our life. But we have to believe it. And you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in your self-worth, and you have to go back to the beginning. You have to let it all crumble to rebuild up. That's just how it is. It has to happen. But if you want to change that much, and let me tell you, it is worth it. It is worth it. I've had dark nights of the soul. I've had days where I've been wailing, crying. From past relationships, letting those go. From dating right back to childhood. If you date it right back, I'm going to start helping people with shadow work, because it is so powerful to go back to where it all started. Who put those seeds of doubt in your mind that you weren't good enough? Where did that first occur? Where did the abandonment wound come from? Where did the need to please people, to make them like you, come from? It all dates back, sometimes to past lives. That's a whole other story. But it is worth it. And I'm going to start working on and creating a program of almost like a coaching type program for healing, manifesting, and shadow work, because it is just transformative. And I'm now coming out that other side. I'm going through the change. I still have bad days. That's okay, because it's purging. It's still coming out. It's still, I'm not a finished product. No one is a finished product. It's all learning. You're on earth to learn. So, you know, there is no end of like, right, I'm healed, that's it, brilliant, ta-da. But when you get to this point, let me tell you, it is so powerful to know that you don't have to please everyone. Boundaries. I can set boundaries now and not feel bad about it. I put me first. And by putting me first and setting my boundaries, I'm a better parent for it. I don't get as overwhelmed as I once did. I still do, don't get me wrong. As I said in one of my previous videos, it was a hard weekend. But I'm so much more self-aware, and I'm teaching the children about self-awareness. And if I gaslight my children, which I do, I'm not, like, unconsciously, I do it, but now I'm aware of it. I pick myself up on it, and I say to my children, I'm really sorry, I just gaslighted you. I'm going to try not to do that again. If I do it again, pull me up on it. And my daughter, she does. She's 9, and she does. If I tell her to stop being angry. She says, I'm allowed to be angry. I'm allowed to feel my feelings. You told me I was allowed to feel all my feelings and I'm allowed to be angry. And I said, yes, I did. Yes, I did say that. But I love that. I love that she pulls me up on it, because I am still learning. Everyone is learning. You know, I'm not a perfect parent. I'm not the perfect person. I've done the healing work. I've done the shadow work. I'm still learning and evolving. And I'm teaching my children awareness of these things. They will know boundaries. They will know they don't have to people please. And that is really important. So we almost have to be those role models for our children. Show them what is possible. Show them how to regulate. Show them how you deal with anger. If you don't know how to deal with anger, I'll do a whole other video on that, because I've had to learn how to release anger. I never used to be able to do that. I know how to now. And I teach the children how to. So, yeah, I hope that this lit a fire in your belly and made you think that enough is enough. Things need to change. And you can change, and you can do it. You can. You can create life, you can do anything. I'm sending you so much love.